Please, can we excitedly put our hands together as we welcome event is being put together, organized by the Association of Nigerian Mentors and Doctors. My name is Mr. Chairman.
We're going to move on straight to read the citation of the person that we are celebrating here today. For the sake of the students who probably do not know the reason why we are here today. Today is the birthday of one of the illustrious Holt students, one of the illustrious alumnus of Amoye Grammar School, who is a renowned poet all over the world, and his name is Professor Niyi Osundare. So today is his birthday, and that is why we are here today to celebrate him, to celebrate his contribution to the development of literature and creativity in Nigeria in particular and in the world in general. So we'll request Dr. Colloquium to come and stand in for Prof as
He has carried out readings and performance of his works in many parts of the world. His poems have been translated into French, Italian, Slovenian, Korean, German, Dutch, Spanish, Portuguese, Spanish, Arabic, Serbian, and Chinese. In 2016, he was awarded Doctor of Letters, D.Lit. Honor of Culture by his alma mater, the University of Nigeria, University of Ibadan, Nigeria. He has also been a recipient of honorary decorates from University of Toulouse in France, and Franklin Pierce University in the New Hampshire, USA. He was a columnist of Newswatch, a prominent Nigerian news magazine from 1986 to 2011. From 1985 to 2003, he ran the weekly poetry column named Songs of the Season in the Sunday Tribune. He changed the column name to Lifeline the following year. He transferred it to Nation. Was widely regarded as one of the best white results in Nigeria in that year. Higher secondary school education, HSC, at Christ School, Ekiti, where he excelled in academics, drama, and campus journalism. At Christ School, he served as editor-in-chief for the team that revived Agidimo, the school newsletter. He went on to edit the Green Champion, official magazine of the Damilola House, and collaborated with his former teacher, Christopher.
So,
Ward.
when people want to come, what is the education?
In writing of not in the name only, the history of Christ School, widely regarded as one of the African most renowned poets, scholars, and public intellectuals. Niyi Osundare was as
happy today. I'm very happy because this kind of program is a program that can help the students to cultivate a reading culture. Because today, the student can see that Professor Niyi Osundare has really invested in education. He's the one that loves education. And every year, he gives scholarship to the children of this school. He gives children to services, he gives scholarship to our students. So we are proud of him in this school because he's one of our own students in Naboye Grammar School. So we are very proud of Professor Niyi Osundare. And today, the student can see that it's good to cultivate a reading culture. That is, that education too pays. Because some people normally say that education is a scam. But they can see today that it's very good to learn and to face their studies. So they can see this in what we are doing today. And then I know and I believe that today the students will also learn that your background does not really matter in getting to greater heights in life. Because I learned today that the parents of Professor Niyi Osundare are not even educated. I don't know if they are still alive, but they are not educated. But today, the family is a family of professors and doctors. So I think that is enough to encourage our students that your background does not really matter in getting to greater heights in life.
It was said the other time, Professor Niyi Osundare is a kind of person who is disciplined and not only that has a lot of interest in education. I think he must have taken this from Baba when he was alive. Baba was not educated, but at the same time, his interest was in education. So probably this is what really encouraged Prof. By the grace of God today, because of his leadership, because of what he has done in the family to pull all others up, especially in the area of education. There are many professors in the family today, and there are many doctors. And this has to do with the fact that we look unto him as a good leader. He's well disciplined and he loves everybody. Another thing concerning him is he's a very honest person. Okay, he doesn't like people who, especially politicians, who will steal money and want to brag with what they have. No, he doesn't like that. What he believes is that the little you have, patience is very, very important. That's what he learned from our mama. Patience. Patience can, with patience, stone can be melted. Okay, that's exactly what he says. Now with this, he believes that one doesn't have to rush at anything, but rather work very hard for studying whatever you're doing and be diligent in what you are doing. So because of this, all of us in the family, we have taken interest in in his steps, in following his steps all along. Although as Oga, as Baba, many a times we may not be happy with some of the things he will do because of the fact that he is too strict. Oh yeah, he is too strict. He's a disciplinarian. He's too strict. He will not tolerate anything that will not have to do with hard work. He doesn't tolerate it. So because of that, we may a little bit have that kind of thing for him. But one other thing about him is if he has 2 naira and you are in need of 3 naira, he doesn't mind borrowing 1 naira from somewhere else as long as you are spending it on education. And that's exactly what happened concerning what we're having at Holy Trinity Church. Okay, where we give scholarship, the name of our mama, even to about 5 students every year. This one is still coming up this year now. And by the grace of God, he was the one who initiated that. That's really what we're doing. Concerning today's program, I want to congratulate Anna. I want to congratulate Anna for this maiden edition. Oh no. Although they say that let us just do it and so that we could next year we'll do it better. This one is good.
This one is big. This one is successful. It has been a successful program, and we love it so much. I'm anxious. I'm looking forward to see what will happen next year. God sparing our life. Thank you very much.
Very much. Yeah, I'm really excited and happy that today's colloquium has been a very successful one. It's the maiden edition that we inaugurated today. The essence actually is that we have gathered here today to celebrate one of us, one of our own, an Ekiti-born international poet, Professor Niyi Osundare. Today is his birthday, and we just felt, though we didn't take we didn't take the the decision, the initiative on time, but we just decided to inaugurate the colloquium just about 2 weeks ago, and like we started working seriously towards making the event a successful one. So we feel that we should celebrate Professor Niyi Osundare, celebrate his contribution to creativity, celebrate his contribution to Nigerian literature in particular and literature in general. So that is actually why we are here today, being his birthday. Today, today is the 12th of March, and today it turned 77 today. So that's why we have gathered to come and celebrate him. And we have decided to come and celebrate him at his alma mater because he graduated. He had his secondary education from the school, graduated from the school many years back. I mean, like in the 60s. He graduated from the school in the 60s, and we felt we should bring the celebration to his alma mater. Of course, we could get better halls, get halls that are far better, far more comfortable than the halls that we have used for this event, But we brought it here now because it will be an inspiration. It will be an inspiration to the students, like me. The students, Professor Niyi Osundare himself was here at a time some decades ago, just like some students are here today. So we feel to encourage and to inspire them to let the students, the boys and girls that are here at Amoye presently, to know that they can also become a Niyi Osundare tomorrow. They can also become a Chiamanda tomorrow. They can become Chukwuemeka Ike tomorrow. They can become Wole Soyinka tomorrow. All the big names in literature, both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria, they can become giants, literary giants. Just like Professor Niyi Osundare is a literary giant, a literary colossus today, and we are celebrating. So, in the next few years after they are to have graduated from the school, they also could become a literary giant, that will be celebrated all over the world. So they should believe in themselves. They should believe that they can do it. Whatever you set your mind to do, in as much as you do not give up, you can achieve it. So that is my charge and my admonition to the students. Thank you very much.
Today's program is a very fantastic one, a very encouraging one for the students and even for the teachers, for everybody. It's just a sort of encouragement. Appreciate Association of Nigerian Authors, Anna, for deeming it fit to bring this wonderful program to our school. In fact, the other time we displayed one of Professor Niyi Osundare's poem. While we were to practice, I felt greatly moved that is this wonderful poem written by one of our students of this school. So I was really moved. In fact, the way the program went, every student of the school should have gotten one or two things. Like, even from his background, a person who came from a family of a farmer and illiterate person. So even to strive, people should learn dedication from that. Dedication to be able to, whatever might happen, they should be able to strive and to make sure they get the best. Like the person we are celebrating today, Professor Niyi Osundare. English swallows us.
Did I hear you say, where are the leaders? Where are the helpers?
Of course, then they are the reason of our downfall.
They were to lead us to greatness, but instead they lead us to perdition.
They were to guide us, but they seem confused themselves.
They were to care for us, but neglect us, caring from themselves and their pockets.
The youths, they say, are the leaders of tomorrow, but they have turned us to thieves, thugs, assassins, and other evil machineries. Nigerians, it is time for us to vote for our state. It is time for us to breed and not to destroy, to make and not to make, to plow and not to plunder. It is time for Nigerians to build this nation and not to destroy, because it is ours to plow
And not to plunder.
Thanks.
Condition kan sí pé church yẹn ká bá set up committee yẹn wà kò gbọdọ̀ sí ẹbí Osundare kankan nínú committee yẹn. Wọ́n á jẹ́ gbọdọ̀ fún ẹni ẹbí Osundare. Most of them today are the university programs. Wọ́n ní lára àwọn ọmọ wọ̀nyẹn tó ṣe church ní Pòmí right now. Bá a lọ ra mọ́tò fún ìjọ ọgbà yẹn, mọ́tò yẹn àti ìwó. And many other things. Value professor education only interest too much, and we employ a conducive way.
English and Literary Studies, Federal University, Ekiti. I want to appreciate the Nigerian authors for organizing this program in celebration of our poet, our great poet. I knew about when I was here for WAEC, I used the 2020 syllabus to write in ECHO. So when they introduced the new syllabus, I used it for WAEC. Then I read about the leader and the led. I love writing so much, but I don't have anyone to mentor me there. I was representing my school in various literary like debate competitions and essays, but I don't really love essay. I love poetry. So when I was reading about poetry, I was like, Baba is using this leader and led to portray the current situation of Nigeria. It's a metaphorical poem. Media and the led, the political situation of Nigeria. Then I started writing. I write, and but I don't have anyone to mentor me. Our difficult students, teachers, they compass. We don't have our time. We just come to class and give us notes. So I met a friend on Facebook who is a published poet. Suddenly, now he's not a law student. He writes and gets published in literary sites online. So I told him that, okay, can you be my friend? And I'm serious about it. He said, yes. We started friendship, and I write and send it to him, then help to edit it, and I post it. And from being a Facebook poet, I'm now a published poet. Recently, I have a poem published in the Osundare, University of Nigeria. The journal Chinachebe founded before he died in 1956. And also, I am the sub-editor of poetry at Federal University of Ekiti, that is the English Writers Association. Also, I'm working on a book. I want to say thank you to Professor Niyi for being a hope to me. Thank you so much.
For this opportunity.
Prof, to join Baba.
We're talking about most of thanks. I give thanks to the Almighty God who has made today possible. You may ask me why. One of the books written by Professor Niyi titled The Eye of the Earth. In that book, he says,
The earth is for us, that the earth is a temporary basement, but our permanent roof. Temporary basement, but our permanent roof. I'm happy today that at 77, the earth is still the primary, is still the temporary base of living. Meaning that what I'm saying is that this colloquium is not a posthumous colloquium. We are doing it now that is a round of applause for God. Yes. I know what I'm saying. About some years ago, 6 of the colleagues of Professor Osundare living in the same block in UR. By today, I think just about 2 or 3 of them are now on the air, including Professor Osundare. So that is alive today that you are doing in this. We're really very grateful. God Almighty, may His name be praised. I want to thank the organizers, particularly the gentleman Anna. When he told me this thing was coming up, I was wondering how could we have done this within this space of time. He said, just let us make it a maiden edition. That next year will be greater. I want to assure you that this one is great, and this one is beautiful and successful. A round of applause, please. So I want to thank you and all the organizers for the beautiful work that you have done. We appreciate you so much. And of course, the principal of Amoye, I'm sure, Orowo Olisui, we have been coming, and we'll keep coming because this is Prof's school and we love to be here since you are ready to accept us. So we thank the principal and the vice principal for this gesture. At the same time, I must thank our people as well, particularly Daddy and Mommy sitting on the high table. Okay? And that's my friend, that is my wife, also Dr. Ms. Nojuda, Permanent Secretary in Ekiti State. Now, I'm thanking them for coming to grace this occasion. And lastly, please, I want to particularly thank the students who came out here for the performance. Please, a round of applause for them.
Niyi Osundare is somebody that one should be very, very happy to associate with, to connect with, to do anything with. Even coming to his school that he was here, I get a lot of inspiration. I get a lot of psychological reward. And going around, I saw some of the things that inspired him. This rock here. I remember the rocks that rose to meet me. When I came and I saw this rock close to this place, I saw it with new eyes. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I got today is a very great thing. To celebrate greatness means we physically create ourselves. So thank everybody, and those on the high table, and I want to leave you with this, students. Any of you can be Niyi Osundare tomorrow. Keep that in mind. Thank you very much.